You're probably wondering what Polkadot is and why you should care. In today's world, there are a ton of blockchain technologies spinning up on the market. All of these technologies, from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Polkadot, have something to offer. In this video, we're going to explain the basics of Polkadot and its ecosystem, how different it is from its blockchain counterparts, and the benefits Polkadot brings to the crypto market space. Let's get started. So, what is Polkadot? As the name implies, the Polkadot blockchain is like the Polkadot fabric itself, except with interconnections between the Polkadots. Commonly referred to as the Internet of Blockchains, Polkadot is a multi-chain of many blockchains, called parachains, with interconnections between them that allow them to function as one collective unit. Why is Polkadot important? You may be wondering, why go through the trouble of syncing many blockchains into one? To address this question, let's go back in time to the earliest blockchains. We were excited about the decentralization aspect of it. Most people were drawn to the idea of not having to go through banks, governments, and other organizations to make transactions. However, with the benefits of eliminating the middleman came the greatest obstacle for blockchains: speed and scalability. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are simply too slow and can only process a limited number of transactions per second, not to mention the high gas fee users have to pay for their transactions to go through. Furthermore, due to the use of the proof-of-work model, these blockchains consume a significant amount of electrical energy. To solve this issue, Ethereum proposed a newly improved Ethereum 2.0 that promises increased scalability, security, and sustainability. But with Ethereum 2.0 still underway, Polkadot couldn't wait but to solve these issues themselves. Polkadot is completely reinventing the original blockchain's architecture to solve the scalability and performance issues that users are experiencing. Their goal is to redefine the independence of blockchain applications to allow for inter-blockchain transactions of any type of data, assets, or tokens. What is Polkadot exactly? Polkadot is a Layer 0 open-source blockchain platform and cryptocurrency that allows multiple blockchains to connect and operate within itself. In essence, bridges allow parachains and parathreads to communicate with external networks like Bitcoin and Ethereum, thereby further expanding the interoperability of the Polkadot blockchain. It's the first ever project of its kind that brings all of the previous blockchains on one platform, along with newer blockchains. This is why some people refer to Polkadot as the Internet of Blockchains. What is the Polkadot ecosystem? The easiest way to think about the Polkadot ecosystem is through the internet and how it works. Nowadays, you can do lots of things on the internet, from gaming to e-commerce to e-learning. The possibilities of maximizing the internet for everyday use are insurmountable. With Web 3.0, it's now possible to integrate blockchain capabilities into the internet. This is what has made decentralized applications, or DApps, an internet sensation of the 21st century. But to effectively maximize blockchain capabilities on the internet, there needs to be some kind of interconnection between different types of blockchains. This way, users can make use of a variety of services from different blockchains at the same time. So, how does Polkadot work? In the Polkadot ecosystem, the underlying central chain of the Polkadot ecosystem is called a relay chain, while the non-native blockchains running on top of the underlying network are called parachains. The relay chain is like the backbone of Polkadot's ecosystem, and it helps keep the parachains in sync with each other using a proof-of-stake consensus model. There are no limits to the blockchains that can be added to the platform, from private chains to public chains, oracles to future blockchain technologies that are yet to be created. In fact, Polkadot provides a primary blockchain software development toolkit, SDK, called the Substrate that allows developers to create their own parachains to operate on the Polkadot network. However, before adding the blockchain on Polkadot, a testing development blockchain platform called Kusama is used to conduct parachain slot auctions. These auctions are driven by validators and would determine which parachain eventually launches on Polkadot. To participate in the auctions as a validator, you need to have Polkadot's native DOT token. The token is also used to validate transactions on Polkadot and is what contributes to the staking, governance, and evolution of the project. The project that offers the most DOT before the auction ends wins the slot. Projects can bid for a slot using their own DOT or through a crowd loan. A crowd loan, also known as a parachain loan offering, PLO, is a way for a project to raise DOT from its community and investors to bid for a parachain slot. What are the benefits of Polkadot? The Polkadot ecosystem comes with a number of benefits. Polkadot's main attractive feature is interoperability. The platform is the first blockchain to allow interoperability between other blockchains in a manner that we've never seen before. Sure, blockchains provide a trustless way to make transactions, but with each blockchain working solely, we're bound to have leading giants of the market, a select few companies, having control over the market space. In essence, the drive to make sure users have complete control over their data and identity is what sparked great interest in the idea of building decentralized applications on the Web 3.0 platform. Combined with the Polkadot ecosystem and the use of parachains, users can access a variety of decentralized services, all from the same network. Furthermore, the parachains are validated on the relay chain parallel to one another, thus creating the immense potential for scalability. Polkadot also offers enhanced security, provides a high level of security for the entire network, ensuring they are robust from attacks. Another benefit of Polkadot is its ability to escalate the process of developing an entirely new blockchain. Using Polkadot's Substrate SDK tool, developers can quickly create new blockchains for specific use cases. Moreover, developers can utilize the technologies of existing parachains on the network. Say, for instance, you have a blockchain that needs to have smart contract capabilities. Instead of developing the technology from scratch, a process that could take months or years depending on the resources available to you, Polkadot allows you to utilize the same smart contract functionality from existing parachains on the network. There's also another perk to future-proof blockchains, such that in the future, you'd have future-proof functionality where your system upgrades itself as blockchain technology rapidly increases. Polkadot is undeniably a one-of-a-kind blockchain ecosystem. Even when Gavin, the co-founder of Ethereum, left the project to launch Polkadot, many developers and users around the world jumped on along with him for the overwhelming potential a multi-chain blockchain could bring. With its scalability, interoperability, and security features, Polkadot is well positioned to become the backbone of the decentralized internet. Who knows? It just might be the key to mass adoption of crypto in the future. And that wraps it up for what you should know about the Polkadot blockchain and its ecosystem. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for future alpha. See ya!